Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS. You are watching Open. Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you're doing well. Our next guest is the first generation Haitian American actress, writer, producer, director, and she's also the founder and producing artistic director of Conch Shell Productions. And she's with us today to speak about her journey into the world of the arts and to highlight the importance of the upcoming Conch Shell International Film Festival 2022. So watch out. Here she is. Welcome to the show, Magaly Colimon-Christopher. Welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Lee.
Now,
I'm really happy to be here.
I'm glad that you're here because I heard you did a lot of acting. You're in front of cameras all over the place. You went to the Yale School of Drama and things of that nature. Give us a little background on you.
As you said, I'm a Haitian American artist. I was born in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn in the house.
And I guess I could pinpoint the key elements of what was really important to my journey in choosing to be an artist, which was the power of the voice, the individual voice. And I really found my stride when I was writing or performing as a human being. And so I realized this is what I have to do. I have to own my voice. And so fast forwarding to where I am right now as a producer of new works by Caribbean diaspora and Caribbean artists, it's about allowing my fellow Caribbean diaspora artists and Caribbean artists to find a space for their voice.
Yeah, I don't know if it mixes, but I remember I was working with a young man by the name of Powell Jackson. He started WBLS with Percy Sutton. And sitting in the studio with him, he always used to point to the microphone. He says, do you know what this is all about? Do you know what this is all about? And you had to figure it out. At that time, I didn't know what But in finding your voice, what did you find? What does that mean to you?
Well, you know, you always want to find your place in the world. And I grew up in a household where my mom always reminded me where I was from. And where I was from is from a long history of Haitian people and a long history of excellence, right? And I grew up in New York. And so I was like, but I'm born here and I am connected there. But as I grew as an artist, connecting with my ancestry helped me clarify what was important to me in terms of what messages I want to convey as a writer. And I'm really grateful to my mom for telling me stories about our family, about Haitian history. I'm really grateful to all the amazing writers of the world who wrote books that made me want to learn more and more and more about things that weren't taught in American schools, about the history of my ancestors. So when I talk about how I found my voice, I found my stride as an artist because you could be an actor and think that you're supposed to make yourself into other people. But the thing is, you're supposed to make yourself into all the versions of you.
Yeah.
And so discovering the versions of me, it was a little challenging because I felt divided. What is me? Is it the American me or is it my Haitian roots me? You know, but then the thing is, it's both.
Yeah.
I am American, I am Haitian. So finding my stride as me was glorifying both sides of me. And I can say that the majority of my soul feels Haitian, even though, you know, I'm not born and bred there. I don't know the truths of the day-to-day life. My mind is full of nuggets of truth that are filled with people who stood up for themselves, people who strive and survive and succeed and thrive. And so it really helped me ground myself when I started to do deep diving into both sides of me.
Yeah, when I heard some of the music that you were playing, I got the feeling that you were into folklorish type of stuff, into that type of writing and storytelling,
Well,
basically.
I don't, I'm not, actually, I'm more into magical realism as a writer. I love bringing elements of the corporeal and the non-corporeal life, the spiritual life, the magical life, bringing it
Uh,
alongside with the life that we have today to better understand our role as human beings on this planet. Um, folk music I love, whether it's American folk music or Haitian folk
yeah,
music from the peoples, because the instruments are the heart, acoustic percussion instruments. There's no
yeah.
electrical instruments in folk music, and the stories being told usually wake up my heart. So when
I
it comes to the art that I love, it's things that wake up the heart and inspire someone to rethink, what
yeah.
am I doing on this planet?
Open
What
up
is
the
the
heart
point?
and mind. What's my purpose? What's my purpose
Exactly,
in living life?
exactly.
Now
Without
you've
being
been a part of
heavy-handed,
yeah,
no
yeah,
heavy-handed.
exactly. You've been a part of several projects like Blue Bloods, Law and Order, Grand Army, etc. Tell us about that. Which one stood out in your mind, and which one did you really, really enjoy doing? You probably enjoyed doing all of them. I mean, work is work. You're
I,
acting
yeah, work is not work when you're acting. Work is joy. Work is
joy. Yeah.
passion,
And it's not work
and
when the joy is there, right? You enjoy something,
exactly,
not a job at all.
exactly.
Yeah.
I have loved every prime time opportunity I've ever had, but
Mhm.
my growth space, my finding my feet space,
Uh-huh.
I was on a soap opera, Guiding Light.
Okay.
When I got out of grad school, I was fortunate enough to book a recurring role on Guiding Light, and that's where I learned on camera acting. I went to Yale, and at Yale, the focus was
Uh-huh.
theater. On camera acting is a whole other beast. And, that's what I call being thrown out there and finding your way. And it was magnificent. It was a magnificent preparation for doing all the other work I've done since. And like I said, I've loved every role I've ever played, and I've loved the Dick Wolf production company because they gave me a lot of
Law. Yeah.
opportunities on Law and Order and Law and Order Criminal Intent and Law and Order SVU.
I probably
I
saw you. I was a detective. I was a lawyer sitting in the stands with the judge up there. Yeah, I've done some things.
Okay.
Police officer.
Hold up. Wait a second. Oh, you need to give me your resume. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Uh,
Okay,
yeah, no, we're doing you right now. I'll tell you
okay,
about me
that's true.
later on.
Okay,
But I've
okay,
done some acting.
okay. But I
But
have to say, the one experience that made my mind go was playing a Haitian mother on Grand Army on
wow.
Netflix.
Oh, excellent.
Um, I found myself resourcing my grandmother and my mother as I
Oh,
built that
yeah.
character, and the cast was amazing. The production team was amazing.
Yeah. Tell us about the productions. What is the Conch Shell production?
Conch Shell Productions, our mission is to showcase, present, develop the
Yeah.
new works of Caribbean diaspora and Caribbean filmmakers and theater makers.
So you
So
get a
we
big film
present,
festival coming up.
yeah, we have a big film festival coming up. Conch Shell International Film Festival is taking place August 26th to 28th online. So you can attend. Just get your pass, and you can be watching amazing short films by fantastically talented artists from all over the world. We have submissions from Finland, we have
Wow.
submissions from Canada, Guadeloupe, Jamaica, Trinidad, the United States, and more coming in. We're accepting submissions until June 3rd. So go to
Wow.
filmfreeway.com and look up Conch Shell International Film Festival and submit your short film.
Yeah.
And
And
I
you've been
have
doing
to tell
it some
you,
time, right?
I'm sorry,
You've been doing this for some time now, right? This
we
is a
actually started last year. We
okay.
started last year. And last year's event was filled with amazing panel discussions and masterclass, and it
Yeah.
was fantastic. We had awesome experts in the industry, people who were experts in finance sharing their viewpoints on finance, and we had experts on marketing. I'll actually have that whole collection of all the panel discussions available for you to see on Vimeo. Just go to conchshelliff.com and you'll find the link to see those videos. And until June 3rd, access to all our panel discussions is free of charge.
Do
So
we
check
expect
it
some of
out.
the same this year, or what's new?
There's going to be a lot new. We're going to do a lot
You're not
more
gonna tell
like
me to go to
in-depth conversations with the filmmakers.
the.
And we're going to have an awesome masterclass on television writing. I can't tell you all because we're
Oh,
still planning the juiciness,
well, you got some of the
but
good stuff on the website. We can get a good idea. What's the website again?
conchshelliff.com. That's ConchShellIff.com. And
Thank you
every
so
week
much.
there's new updates. We have an amazing community of award committee members and film selection members, and we're presenting awards of like amazing stuff. If your film wins, you could win a final draft software, which is great for writers. We have an iPitch software, which is how to pitch your film to film and television people. And we also have this storyboarding software, which is like every filmmaker is like, I need that, I need that, I
And
need
this is
that.
on the
So
website, right?
that's all on our
On a
website.
website. They're going to give me a hard wrap right here. Thank you so much. Magaly Colimon-Christopher, we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The website again is?
ConchShellIff.com.
Magaly, thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. Thank you.
All right. We'll take a break. More open coming up next.